people want to know the secret of how I get so many thrifts, I pray to Minnie Mouse, the thrift god. Salutations, Squadius Famius. Wearing a nice cardigan today, latest pickup coming soon. But in the meantime, I thought it was long overdue to do a T to the T. So today we've got that 10-minute Depop advertisement. We easily have over 50 thrifts today. So sit back, make yourself a cup of tea or a coffee, any hot drink that's applicable. We're gonna chill out, we're gonna do a little show and tell, and then at the end we're gonna do a price up of how much it all costs and how much I'm looking to sell it for, just so we can put a fat 4-figure number in the title of the video. So I hope you've all been praying to Minnie Mouse, the thrift god, because this is one heavy boy. You've got hats and all of that to start with. Dusty. Let's start off with the hats. Saltrock hat, a brand as old as time. General dad cap antics. Got some Velcro in the back there as well. Funky Saltrock graphic on the front, and on the back we've got some subtle detail. A little bit of Saltrock on the back there as well. Yeah, it costs £2. Madness. Second hat, we've got this sick off Chopper's red cap with some black flames. This one costs like £1.50, so that's mad. Velcro on the back there as well. Iron cross is questionable, but I'm sure it's not the iron cross we're all thinking of. So that's a mad one. Subtle Lamborghini logo cap. Very, very low key on the front, but look at this little buckle. Are you gonna shine, my guy? Lamborghini on the buckle. It's just details, man. Next, return of the snapbacks. A very, very old school vintage Puma snapback. Still with the actual original tag. I like it's got this cream and black split panel on it as well, just to make it extra 90s. Puma actually does have a logo, and there it is. And of course you've got Puma on the back. Everyone thinks I'm saying it weird, but this is actually, like, Puma is actually how you say Puma. Snapback for Maximum 2016. Next up, we have a 100% authentic Springsteen Dior hat. I don't think this could get any more bootleg, but Dior have been smashing it at the moment, so I thought this was a funny little pickup. This cost me like £1.50. Springsteen Dior CD. But wait, you think this little cap was all that we got? No, we got a nice little scarf as well. Also mega bootleg, but come on, man, that looks wavy. And on the ends, look at that quality Dior design. Upside down R's the lot. No need to legit check this, I already got you. And that's it for the low-key accessories, so let's move on to t-shirts. Not all of these are going to be bangers. Some of these will get a lukewarm reaction like this, like, I suppose that's all right, you know. Next, we got this t-shirt because I thought it was funny. I want to say Xeris high performance Wi-Fi t-shirt. I don't quite understand what they're selling. There are so many questions which can be answered with a Google search, which I'm not going to do right now, but it looks very, very low-key and unimpressive on the front, but look at the back print. Literal flames. Next up, we have an Ace Calf Rockers t-shirt printed on screen stars as well. What? That must mean it's mega vintage, but it's not. It's double stitched. But there's some cracking on the print at the front. Ace Calf London is a biker's calf or like a pit stop, that kind of thing. Quick close up, there it is. I've also got another one, but that's going to be in my latest pickup video because, you know, the two are different. Waffle on all you want, because next up we have a Warner Brothers year 2000 Superman t-shirt. I know it's really hard to tell whether these are vintage or not because they just reprint so many of these Superman shirts. But this one says on the label it's actually from the Warner Brothers store from the year 2000. You know, it's all there in black and white. It's got a funky Superman logo on the front there as well. A little bit different to all of the reprints, so I just thought that was wavy. Next up, a Bruce Springsteen t-shirt. Well, Nan is going to love this one because we've got the rising on the back. I just read on the back, it's the year 2002, which is crazy to think that's actually like 18 years ago now. So low key on the front, all the action is at the back. Next up, we have a very wavy clockwork orange t-shirt. I'm a bit miffed that it's not in my size. It technically is, it's a size medium, but you know I'm about that baggy boys for life. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have a date on it. It is a wavy t-shirt in general, so I just thought I'd pick it up. Moving on swiftly, vintage Nike t-shirt. It's a bit faded, so it looks a bit like worn in. A vintage moschino shirt, stripe up fam. I'll be honest, this is an ugly shirt, stripey at the front, boy in the striped pajamas on the back. It's just so mad. Patagonia shirt. This one is very, very low key. You wouldn't be able to tell if it's a Patagonia if it wasn't like on the label there. There's also a little tab on the pocket as well that says Patagonia. But I thought this one would be nice for an essential, just like a basic shirt type beat. Moving on to sweaters and zip ups now, we've got a vintage umbro jumper. I love these old sportswear jumpers with the embroidered branding just slapped on the front here. The rest is super basic, which makes it so wearable in different styles. A zip up Patagonia fleece. I have no idea what company that is, but on the other side here, we all know what that is. If you want to look like you're part of the computing solutions team, this is the fleece for you. Oh, I don't know how this got lost in here. We have a Prada sport polo. Quick close up of the label there. Quite an unusual design for a polo. It just seems to be sectioned off a little bit, if that makes sense. And that's what it looks like when I button it up. On the back, it's got a little bit more of that division detail. Very, very basic, very, very low key. On the bottom there, you've got the signature Prada Sport. It's a very, very low key flex. Next up, we have a vintage Hard Rock Calf Orlando jumper. I love the colors on this one. Normally Hard Rock Calf's colors are very basic, but this one is a little bit more like neon and in your face. Save the planet, more relevant than ever. Anyway, this slaps. Next, we've got a heavy polo Ralph Lauren jumper. I love picking these things up just because they're so easy to wear, they're basic, and they're a good alternative to splashing like £30 on a weekday jumper. Low-key pony on the front. It's a nice color. Next up, we have a teen/youth Arsenal jumper. It's really dark and navy. I mean, there is a little bit of branding on the front there. I don't know if you can see it with the camera, but that is an old school Arsenal crest. This one is really itchy. Next, I'm pretty sure that this is a bootleg polo sport jumper. Doesn't look too impressive on the front there, but on the back, it's got that sick of polo sport branding. But I think it's a bootleg just because if we look at the tag, you know, that's as bootleg as you can get it. But it's calm. I thought it was an interesting pickup. And there is actually a low-key market for polo bootlegs. It's crazy. Next up, we've got a vintage golfer's sweater. Look at my man just like enjoying his retirement. Fairway, par for the course. Words to live your life by. Next up, we've got some majestic knitwear jumpers. This first one is like, I don't know, but there's like a fish, a bird, and a deer. So it's like as nature as you can get it. This one's quite boxy as well, so I think it would make a decent baggy boys for life type jumper. But wait, there's more. Same brand, same thrift store, but this time we have an eagle by the lake. Now this one looks a little bit more majestic in my opinion, just because the design is a little bit more central, a little bit more cleaner. So something like this is more wearable. It just low-key slaps. Just look at it. It's looking at you. Madness. Next up, basic zip-up Zoo York hoodie. Blop, that's the hoodie bit. Next, we have the Independent Trucks Company zip-up hoodie. This one is actually really thick. I would have kept it, but it's a size medium, so it's not quite my tempo. You might be sitting there thinking, well, that's a low-key hoodie. Well, no, look at the back, big man. Even bigger branding. Madness. And last but not least for the Minnie Mouse bag, we have this Academic Stadium zip-up hoodie. Now this one is actually really heavy. It feels like one of those like weighted training hoodies that you'd wear just to gain muscle mass passively, because it's actually hurting my arms. Oh no, sick mate can't hold up a hoodie. The next few bags that I have to show you is a little project that I'm working on, and I've been collecting a numerous amounts of summer shirts. So all of these shirts are not going to be for sale yet, but they will be the second it hits that spring summer type season. Let's just jump into it. One summer t-shirt made by Trespass. Quick close up, there it is. Look at the back, even more palm trees. The Hawaiian shirt has evolved. Next summer t-shirt, very light. I think it's made of silk. Quick close up, very hard to fold up again because it just kind of blows out. Next, another 90s style. This one's a little bit darker, a little bit more on the grunge side. Next, this one is actually advertised as a silk shirt. I think these have a really graceful fall to them. All over print. It's got a very holiday grunge feel to it. Next, we have something a little bit more on the Y2K side. Very orange, very in your face. What about the Pringle sports shirt? Honestly, I think most of these shirts in the 90s are inspired by like abstract art, but make it fashion. Next shirt, very much in the same vein. Just big block colors. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw shirts like these in spring summer 2020. Another one. They just keep coming. No two designs are the same. Just look. It's mad how they can be a certain style, but they're just not the same shirt. Now we're moving on to the more Hawaiian type shirts, where again you can have a million different takes on the same kind of t-shirt. Like this one, for example, it's a Hawaiian shirt, but let's make it during a sunset. It's a very cool design and a very cool concept. And then we're kind of moving on to parrot territory. This kind of reminds me of the Max Payne 3 Hawaiian shirt. That was really wavy. Another Hawaiian shirt. These things just never end, man. Back to a regular 90s pattern summer shirt. I love how it's somewhat of a distressed pattern as well, which is crazy. I'm pretty sure I've already featured this one. It's an anime inspired one with a PewDiePie swirl design going on the back. This one is the same. It's got that anime / tribal inspired Y2K type vibe to it. Again, this one is very, very wavy. I'm 100% certain you've seen this dragon shirt before, but again, this one will be available in summer. We have another literal flame shirt as well, but this one's got like a dragon on it as well. And there's more flames at the bottom. Chee! I don't know if you've seen this one. I kind of vaguely remember putting this in a trip to the thrift, but this one's just like a map of the world, kind of. You love to see it. Another low-key Patagonia t-shirt. Again, you love to see it. Now we're moving on to the long sleeve funky t-shirt. Just in case you've got summer house parties to go to, I've got you as well. This is definitely a drunken uncle sits at the bar type shirt. This one is a little bit more intricate. 1, 2, 3 different designs on the same shirt, just divided by a bunch of stripes. It's mad. And last, but certainly not least, we have a long sleeve vintage Atlas shirt. I kind of like the different crosshatch type designs to it. And that's the last of the shirts. That is a mad amount of shirts. I mean, just look at this. This is all the stock that I've got so far for summer, but I guarantee I'm gonna double this by the time summer actually comes around, so. Oh wait, there's more. Another button-up shirt. What about this design button-up shirt? No, okay, what about this design button-up shirt? You love to see it. You love to see it, I can tell. These ones are a little bit less impressive in my personal opinion. We've got that one, a Thai silk type beat. This kind of reminds me of like an 80s Scarface type shirt. It's just what it reminds me of. And now the very last shirt is this flower long sleeve button up. Quick close up. There it is. You love to see it. I've also got shorts as well. Just a really quick collection. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air type shorts. Vintage Nike shorts. And for some reason, some vintage Nike Cortez 3/4 lengths. Next. Oh, that's it. So I can tell you a rough estimate of what I paid for these thrift items. All in all, the combined cost of these items cost around £150, whereas the resale value of everything combined is around £800 to £1,000. And that was today's trip to the thrift. Most of these items will be on the Depop page very, very soon. If you want to know as soon as these items go up, then follow me on my Instagram page, because that is where I do all of my announcements. Let me know in the comment section down below which one of these items was your favorite. Personally, I really love this big, massive collection of summer button-up shirts. Also, let me know what you've been thrifting recently and throw down your Instagram handles as well, because I love seeing people's thrift finds. It motivates me to go out even more. So drop a little bit of self-promo. I read every single comment, so madness. If you like this video, then please give it a like. If you dislike this video, then please give it a dislike. If you want to support me and the channel, then just press the little subscribe button. It means a lot to me in this crazy world that we're living in. You guys are the best. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.